Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rugby star George Smith is looking to seize his chance in the land of opportunity. The 6'9", 315-pound athlete had zero interest in the NFL growing up in England despite his love of sports. But now the former Coventry Rugby lock forward is all in on the NFL as he looks to make his mark in the league's International Pathway program. Smith, 22, is one of 16 athletes from 8 countries taking part in the IPP this year. He is in the middle of a 10-week training camp at the IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, and will aim to impress NFL scouts on March 20. Much of the focus of the rugby world has been on former Wales wing Louis Rees-Zammit, who shocked the sport with his decision to try his luck in the NFL. But Smith is quietly optimistic he will be able to make an NFL roster this summer as an offensive lineman due to his immense size and strength. At nearly 7 feet, Smith would be one of the tallest players in the history of the league. It has been an incredible whirlwind journey over the past 8 months for a player who is brand new to the sport. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl until this year. So I was very much off the radar with American football until I was contacted by the NFL IPP, Smith told the US Sun. So that was my big spark of interest straight away. And it's been nothing but up since. Smith was a multi-talented athlete growing up with a passion for rugby, soccer, golf, and table tennis. I played every single sport, and I love sport, he adds. Everything I'm going to pick up, I'm going to do it and I'm going to fall in love with. Even fishing, I used to be on the England pathway for fishing. Smith was a rising star at Coventry Rugby, which he joined ahead of the 2022-23 campaign from Bristol-based junior club Old Redcliffeans. But when a call came out of the blue to his agent last July about his potential interest in the NFL, he jumped at the chance. Why? This is a question which I always get asked the most. Why are you doing this? Why change? Smith says, My why is this sport, and this opportunity is life-changing for anyone. I don't think anyone who was offered the opportunity wouldn't have said yes. It's a no-brain decision. And I think when you go out here and you really realize that you made the right decision by saying yes as well. So, obviously I want to make my family proud as well. That's a massive, massive thing for me. But also myself, and proving that I can play another sport. I want to play this sport competitively. It has been a steep learning curve for Smith both physically and mentally, with long daily workouts and getting up to speed with the ins and outs of American football. But when Smith put the helmet and shoulder pads on the first time, he knew instantly that this was the sport for him. It was like I was going to war or something. Yeah, it was like armor on. I felt invincible, he says. Like I could run through a window or something and I'd be okay. That's honestly how you feel. Especially with the helmet. The helmet's just so big, and literally my objective is to put my helmet through someone else's helmet. So it's good fun as well when you've got the equipment on. Smith is tall for an offensive lineman, and he has also piled on the pounds since committing to the IPP to add more bulk. Usually there's not anyone bigger than me as a tackle on the defensive line, which benefits in my favor, he says. When I left rugby back at the end of November, I put on about nearly 4 stone. So I've been eating a lot more food. Calorie-wise, pushing 9,000 calories on the high-load day. It's the same food what you think I'd eat, it's just a lot more of it. So eggs, sausages, shakes for breakfast, oats, cereal, for breakfast, and then lunch you're looking at pasta with loads of protein, veggies as well. Salad bars as well. And then dinner is usually a nice couple of protein options, couple of carb options. And then obviously you've got a fuel stations as well, which means that we're able to get the protein in after a workout straight away. Smith understands how difficult it will be to make an NFL roster. But he is heartened by the success of former IPP participants, such as Nigerian offensive tackle Chukwuebuka Godric, who was part of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl winning roster this past season. There's people that last year were on the IPP, they're at the games. They're at the games we're watching, Smith says. They might not be playing, but they're at the games and they're trying to break through into the starting Sunday squad, so you have to kind of try and picture yourself, envision yourself in a year's time. Chukwuebuka Godric, who was on the program last year, just won a Super Bowl ring. That's crazy. And he was here with us for a week chatting to us, helping us and educating us. It's not for motivation because we're all motivated. But it's a good sort of light at the end of the tunnel. There is a reason why we're doing this. Smith has his sights set on joining an active NFL roster and playing in the league on Sundays. That's my realistic goal. I don't really have any other goal except to play in the NFL, he says. And his family and friends are hugely supportive of his move across the pond. I think that everyone can see the life-changing opportunity this is, Smith says. It came around out of the blue, as it has for most of us that are on the program. For me, I was thinking, I can always go back and play rugby, but I can't not give this a shot. I'm here to compete. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our channel American Football Gossip for more update news.